when you move your your hand forward, it's going to kind of lock right here. It's kind of on a different plane than where it started back here. So you're moving it forward right here, and you're actually going to move your wrist to line up with this spot. And then your elbow can't literally go this way. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll your shoulder forward to be on the same plane that your finger is on. You guys kind of understand? You guys have? If anyone's not understanding what I'm saying, please tell me, because this is where it kind of gets complicated and really technical. So it's not going to be something that you're going to learn right away and be comfortable with, because it's a really awkward position to try and get everything into the front. But if you guys practice these little exercises, roll your shoulder forward, and then roll this one forward, and then move your wrist there, and then line it up there. And then you got this whole look like you're going from the back to the front instead of just up and down. So if you do it correctly, it'll look like, you see what I mean? How it moved in, and then you can actually move it back by doing the same thing, but instead of rolling your shoulders forward, since you already did, you got to roll them back. So you can kind of change. Thanks, sorry. But you can kind of change your dimensions of your wave. So you can even literally step with your wave and do it on a way bigger scale than just this basic one. So let me give you an example. You see what I mean? And you guys didn't notice that my feet moved if you weren't paying attention, because of the isolation that I kind of tried to keep my hand there in the beginning. So you were just trying to pay attention to my wave, and the feet were just kind of like almost like a nothing, to try and give a bigger effect of the wave going forward. It's pretty simple, but it's kind of hard to get down to where it's comfortable. Now the other wave you can do, I showed you the forward, forward, and the back, back. Now the other one is forward, back, and back, forward. And what this does is it creates like a spiral in your wave. So if you kind of start with a little spiral when you start your wave, and then you have your elbow come out like it's supposed to, and you roll one back, and this one forward, and you let it come out a little bit, just like the regular wave, just that shoulder motion will make it look like a whole nother thing. So this would be the normal one, and this would be the spiral one. You see how it looks a lot different, but it's kind of subtle? Yeah, so these little shoulder exercises, like trying to move your shoulders back and forth and out of planes in different combinations, if you add that with knuckles, wrists, elbows, shoulders, whatever, you will have a bunch of different kinds of waves instead of just the same one. Then if you kind of do those on different beats, it'll also become another whole like look of dance. So we're going to kind of